Tonight, Reckless Ben is here. Yeah, in just a minute, the YouTube star is going to talk with us exclusively about his big legal win and the mystery of the missing Lego. Yep, a judge just granted him the right to talk again. This is a big development. I got to give you a background, though. A quick look at how this whole Lego legal drama unfolded, okay? All started when an Oregon family entrusted a franchise of a chain called Bricks and Minifigs to sell the reportedly $200,000 Star Wars Lego set on consignment. But the franchise was apparently sold, and the Lego owners say they never got their Lego, they never got paid. Now, the family sued the franchise, claiming their agreement was breached, that Bricks and Minifigs stole the Lego collection, and that is when Reckless Ben got on the case. He allegedly traveled to Utah, where the franchise executive lives, reportedly started documenting attempts to make contact at his property, posted videos, all going viral. The executive apparently called police, led to Ben getting arrested twice, and as we reported, Bricks and Minifigs also filed a lawsuit against Ben. And that brings us to this week. Ben is facing a total of 4 criminal charges. They're all misdemeanors. Provo, Utah, he's charged with disorderly conduct, also reportedly commercial obstruction for allegedly going to the Bricks and Minifigs corporate headquarters. Ben tells us he was there to ask for the Legos back. Over in American Fork, Utah, he's charged with stalking and residential picketing for allegedly going to the franchise owner Josh Johnson's house. Now, Reckless Ben just scored a big legal win. This is when a Utah federal court, this judge lifted the ban that had been on him posting videos related to Bricks and Minifigs. This was a TRO. However, the revised order still prohibits Ben from coming within 100 meters of any Bricks and Minifigs stores or offices, prevents him from making any threats. Now, we've reached out to Bricks and Minifigs for a statement today, but we haven't heard back. The company is maintaining it does not have the Lego, and in a statement to local media, they said that this issue in its civil case against Ben, real name Ben Schneider, is going to be addressed through private mediation. It hopes to resolve everything in the coming weeks, but for now, Ben says he got his freedom back, his freedom of speech back. He's already made a new YouTube video. Here's an exclusive sneak peek.
Legally, I'm not allowed to film inside court, so I formally requested the audio, but since there was no visual, I hired an animator to animate over it.
Right now, I kind of don't even know what I'm being charged for because all of the body cam footage has been redacted, and they say it's to protect the victims. However, I think there are some redactions that maybe don't make sense.
Ben Schneider, Reckless Ben, joins me now. Ben, good to see you again. Thanks for taking the time. You just got your right to talk back. Are you feeling like you're winning your case brick by brick?
Yeah, I'm just happy to have my freedom of speech back. It feels amazing to be able to talk again.
So what is the plan now? Like, why is it so important for you to talk about this? What do you want to say? What are you going to say?
Well, I think it kind of sucked because I was silenced, and then Bricks and Minifigs would just go on all these news stations, well, the CEO would, and just start spouting all these crazy lies about us. Like, we were trying to give them their Legos back, but they never wanted it back. And I couldn't defend myself. I couldn't say what the truth was, or else I would go to jail. So it was a pretty insane thing that happened.
What is going on with the civil case now? Is it going to court? Is it going to private mediation? What's the status of it?
It seems like they're at full force still. They have not lightened up at all. So they are suing us. The base right now is like 1.3 million, but our lawyers are saying it could easily get over 10 million per person, and there's 16 defendants. So that's going to be at least like over $100 million they're asking from us, which is insane.
So, but they make it seem like they're going to resolve this in the next few weeks. According to what I'm hearing from you, is that doesn't seem likely.
So that's what my lawyers are saying. Is my lawyers are confident that they can solve it. We've hired some really good lawyers, but yeah. Just from my personal experience with them, I'm doubtful. I think their egos are too big to resolve this. I think they're going to go until the company gets burned down, but I could be wrong. We'll see. But the lawyers at least are pretty confident that we can resolve it fast.
Ben, I don't need to tell you, this story blew up. It's everywhere. People are following it. I think that's affecting a lot of it. By the way, did you know that Courtney Love posted her support for you on Instagram? I don't know if you saw that, but I don't know if she reached out to you. Did she reach out to you? I mean, what's your reaction to that?
Yeah, she reached out. She seems to be like the #1 fan of the series. She has gone through all the rabbit holes and watched all the YouTubers reacting videos, and she's gone all the way down the rabbit hole. She posted the picture where the same shirt I'm wearing right now, it's of the CEO.
Is that what that is? Oh, I didn't even realize.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I have my freedom of speech back. I'm allowed to put his face on a shirt. I'm allowed to do that now. So, yeah.
So what is that attention, that support? How has that affected everything that's going on?
Oh, it's been awesome. I don't think we would be able to win without the public support because when I first started this, I had no resources. Brian had no resources. I was just some like kind of small YouTuber, I guess, when I took on this case. And there was no way we were ever going to win. Like the reason we're winning right now is because of the public support. And that's the reason we will win if we win is not because like we had more resources than them. Bricks and Mayfair has way more resources than us, but we have the public support behind us. And that's the only reason we're going to win if we do win.
But it's also maybe why they're pushing back and want to take this even further. Let me ask you about the criminal charges, because I mentioned you are facing criminal charges in these Utah jurisdictions. Are you being represented by counsel, and have they given you an indication about what your legal defenses may be?
Yeah, at first I just wanted to represent myself because I was arrested for serving court papers and making a GoFundMe. So I was like, oh, I don't need to waste money on a lawyer. I'll just beat this myself. And then I saw how corrupt everything was becoming. And I was like, I don't know, I might actually need a lawyer. And then the public support came in. We made some money on the GoFundMe. And so now I do finally have money for a lawyer now, which is good, which I didn't before. And their advice is basically, I don't know. I mean, I kind of got arrested for stupid stuff. So as long as we're just honest, I feel like we'll win. I don't know.
So, I mean, are they saying like the police overstepped their role, the way they arrested you was
100%.
improper? Like that's what they're saying?
Well, that's more of a civil rights attorney, which
Okay.
I've hired like 5 lawyers in the last like 2 weeks, which is insane. But yeah, we have civil rights attorneys. I have 2 criminal defense attorneys. I have a franchise attorney that we're getting. So we have like all these different attorneys for everything. I have an entertainment attorney now. So yeah, I think I have 5 lawyers I literally just hired, and they're all for very specific things. So some of them are for the police and justice, some of them are for my criminal charges, some of them are for the franchises specifically.
So I imagine making the videos, this might be a way to pay the lawyers, right? I mean, they ain't cheap.
Yeah, I would if this didn't blow up, I would not have any access to lawyers because I like this is the first time I've like really ever seen money come in. And
Right.
so now I finally have money for lawyers, which is awesome, and it's all thanks to the viewers. So
Well,
thank you. Like we can finally beat this case now.
let me circle it right back. Any word on where the Lego is, the missing Lego? Have you gotten any indication?
Dude, we still don't know. So Bricks and Minifigs, Ammon, the CEO, claims they did an inventory, and the whole video we just made, the episode 3, is pretty much the main plot point is, can we take a look at this inventory and clear Bricks and Minifigs' name? Let's prove Bricks and Minifigs' innocence, right? And for some reason, the document that would prove their innocence, they are keeping on to it as like their most like secret possession ever, and they will not let anyone see it. So I don't know. I think that inventory would have the answer you're looking for.
Well, listen, Ben, I've been following this from the very beginning. I followed your court hearing this week. It was very short, but I was listening to all of it. You have an open platform here to come talk about what's going on with the civil case, what's going on with the criminal cases, and we'll continue to follow it. I appreciate you taking the time.
Yeah, thanks for having me. This is
Of
awesome.
course, you got it.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.